How's it going, guys? Jake with the Click Tool Academy here. Today, let's get into WordPress. Let's do some WordPress stuff because WordPress is an awesome program. It is running 30% or something of the internet right now. It is 30% of the internet has been built with WordPress. So it is a part of our world and something that is incredibly valuable to really figure out and to get good with. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at a WordPress site that I have here. Here we go. All right, so here we are. This is a WordPress site. I have globodeals.com. You might have seen it in a couple of my other videos. It's just sort of a little mess around site that I have to sort of make these educational demonstrations. So let's go ahead, let's walk through it. Today I want to do sort of what the first step of a successful WordPress website is, and that's of setting up a successful WordPress website. And that is definitely starting with the design, with the feel, with the aesthetic. Because although in internet affiliate marketing, often you're just going for the bland, the standard, the very basic. When you get into things outside of that, when you get into running your own products, to maybe doing some kind of drop shipping, maybe you're just marketing a product that you love. Maybe you're just marketing something that you're passionate about. Maybe you're marketing your own small business, whatever it happens to be. There's a lot of reasons why WordPress aesthetic, WordPress design are going to be very important when you're actually using the site that you're building in WordPress instead of just setting it up to meet traffic regulation. So that's when it becomes super important to understand how to set up the design aesthetic of a WordPress site, depending on what your need is. And the first thing is choosing a theme. Obviously, themes are the background feel of any given website. They're what the first mark, the first pen stroke of what the angle of your website is the theme. It is going to be ever present in your website from the moment you choose it. So it's incredibly important that you choose a good theme, that you choose a theme that's going to work for your needs, and that most importantly, that you understand how to set up a theme and how to pick a theme. So I'll walk you through that real quick. Let's go over that today. First things first, you need to have your WordPress website set up. So to do that, you're probably going to want to go through your hosting service. I used HostGator for this one, and just follow the very simple step-by-step instructions. It's pretty straightforward, super easy, and should only take a few minutes. And once you've done that, you will be provided with an email with WordPress admin login. So as you can see here, I have the URL of my website, but I also have WP/admin, which means that I'm an administrator and I'm in the back end of the website. So you can see I'm on the dashboard here, but if I go to visit the site, I can see the site, but from the perspective of an admin. I have access to all of the WordPress features still. So here is my site as it currently exists. This site is primarily used for affiliate marketing, so it wasn't really about the design aesthetic. I went for something simple, something clean. I didn't do a lot of customization, and I just sort of set up the basics to pass any sort of traffic regulation. So it's not really, it's not the most beautiful site in the world, but it gets the job done for the purposes that it is serving. So let's go back to the dashboard here, and let's go through the process of choosing a theme. So once you've signed into your WordPress administrative account, you will be brought to this dashboard, and you'll see a bunch of sort of news, of bulletins sort of pinned here. You can kind of ignore all that for now. Really, what's most important is going to be your content here and your tools. So we have appearance, which is going to be where we find themes, customization, widgets, menus, a bunch of stuff that we're going to use down the road. But for now, most importantly, where we're going to find our themes. Let's go ahead and select that. And that'll take us to the theme menu. And here you can see we have more bulletins posted, but really what we want to get into is this down here. And here you will see some general themes from the start. These are going to be the sort of basic go-to. I think this is the original theme is 2019 here, which is super simple, super basic. It's not going to look that pretty. It's not going to really tell any stories. So if you're using a theme that you want to have purpose, you're probably not going to want to go with this. You're going to want to go with something a little more complex. There are two options for themes. There are free themes and there are paid themes. You probably don't want to pay for a theme most of the time. Those are going to be your premium themes, unless there's something that really grabs you and you think will be worth it. But for the most part, you're probably just going to want to stick with the free themes because, why not? There's quite a wide selection available. And you can see here you have these high-end themes for $60. You can buy those. $50. I would personally just go back to, let's go back here to our marketplace, not our marketplace, themes menu. And from here, let's go ahead and look at some more themes. So to do that, we're going to want to add a new theme. Here we can search through our themes. And as you can see, here are a lot of the free options. There's a wide variety of things. And what's most important is finding that design aesthetic, is finding what you're looking for. Like, are you putting up like a local business type vibe? Well, maybe you're gonna wanna go with a theme called local business. Are you putting up a movie company light? Like, you can see they get very specific. Of course, they can be used for different things. You don't just have to use this for moving companies, of course. But there is, as you can see, here's just sort of a very simple selection of options. You can also search for themes, like maybe you want a theme, for example, here we have footer menu. Maybe you want a theme, yeah, I guess let's just do that with the footer menu. And you can see 200 came up. So you can go ahead and scroll through these, find one we like, and choose it. And so that's a pretty straightforward process. It's just the process of going through, finding a theme you like, and then implementing your content into it, your copy into it. And that's what's really important, because I built so many web pages in my time, and really at the end of the day, what provides you with legitimacy, what provides you with a good looking and attractive web page is when you aren't just trying to create it out of nothing yourself. It's when you choose one of these pre-built templates that are so readily available for you these days. You subliminally take in the theme, you take in the aesthetic, and then you work your content into that. It's like you have this perfect pot of soup. You don't have to go start from scratch. Just, sprinkle your flavors into it, add to it, customize it in the way you want, and it'll still be delicious, but it'll be specifically for your needs and custom tailored to your audience. So it's always better to go with the theme templates instead of trying to build from scratch. Once you've chosen a theme, let's say we like this one, you can preview it by clicking there. And this will show you what the theme looks like. It'll show you the format. This isn't a very pretty theme, but as you can see, it's presented to us very clearly. And then you can go ahead and click install if you want to install that theme, and that'll set it up on your website. Then you can just start adding content to it. You can add posts to it. You can add pages, and it's all pretty straightforward. But we'll get into that in other videos. And once you've chosen a theme, you're good to go. That's the first step of setting up a website. So pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Just remember, most importantly, the concept that a website is always more legitimate if you take a pre-built idea, a big picture concept like a template, and mold your content into it versus trying to build it from scratch, because it's always going to look more amateurish unless you're like already a master web page builder or something. It's going to look amateurish if you start with nothing. So choose a theme, go with it, and mold your content to it. Anyways, that's the first step of setting up a WordPress website. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to get even more content on WordPress, on all the different components of internet marketing, building a website, whatever it happens to be, check out the ClickTool Masterclass. Link is in the description. And don't forget, this Thursday, so 2 days now. Yeah, 2 days. 2 p.m. live session, copywriting. All of your questions about copywriting, anything you want to know about writing persuasive copy, I will answer live this Thursday on YouTube, 2 p.m. So come tune in. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.